Hello everyone and welcome to Astrology.com. This is my continuing series on the tarot readings for the period March 6th to 19th, 2022. Welcome to the brighter day with Vedic astrology to guide you over the sea of life. This video is all about tarot week 10 and 11 for the Earth trine. Okay, the earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And earth is stable, practical, and sensible. The earth signs have patience and they prefer to wait, letting things happen in their own time instead of pushing the matter to fruition. This can make them stuck in their ways at times, stubborn as we say, and they can be the most closed off of the signs. You know, they're very internal, they're very isolation, meditative, that kind of person, but so reliable. You know, they have a prefer calm and stable life and are the most hardworking of the zodiac signs. The earth signs, of which Taurus is the first, is the most immovable, you know, stubborn like the bull. Virgo is the most practical, and Capricorn is the hardest worker of the three. And if you look at the rulers of these signs, you would understand why this is so. And then we have the earth signs, you know, they keep it real. They are grounded people on the planet, the ones who bring us down to earth and remind us to start with a solid foundation. Slow and steady, these builders are loyal and stable and stick by their people through hard times, you know, as we say, through thick and thin. On good days, they're practical. At worst, they can be materialistic or too focused on the surface of things to dig into the depths. So that sometimes Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, they look at you at face value. You know, they take you as you come. They don't make you feel that you are not, you know, preferred, as it were, because they are grounded. They like people to feel wanted, and they like people to understand that, you know, we have to do research, we have to have a plan, we have to strategize before we move ahead. Okay, so this is a little explanation as to how we are going to treat with the horoscope on Astrology.com and how we are going to deal with it for you to understand the depth of Vedic astrology and how we can align the tarot readings with it. But in the Vedic astrology, what we are dealing with now is the trines. And the trines are the fire, earth, air, and water. And these are the houses of the trines, which is 1, 5, 9. So that if you start with the first house, the fifth house, and then the ninth house, that forms a trine. And this is called the Dharma trine, or the righteousness trine, or the duty trine. And here we have, you know, the visualization of the zodiac sign. If we start here at this block here, this is Aries, then you go to Taurus, and if you go right around, you will come to Pisces here, right? So that is the 12 signs, and this is Mesha to Meena in the Vedic astrology. So that if you look at the red squares, it will give you that trine of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So you see that trine, that triangle, that is the 159 trine. But the good thing about this 159 trine, and me not knowing your specific information in terms of your lagna, it remains 159 at any point. So even if you start here at Leo, Sagittarius is going to be 5 and Aries is going to be 9. So you still get that 159. And in that way, the trine is there and the synergies is there and the symbiotic relationship is there. And the brown or olive colored squares are the earth trine, the gray is the air trine, and the blue is the water trine. So these are the trines that I am going to deal with for you at Zidam Astrology, so that we can at least get some partial reading of your horoscope in terms of where your natal ascendant is. Not your transit ascendant, but your natal ascendant. Because the transit ascendant, we deal with it differently. You know, we deal with it whether it's benefic, whether it's malefic, and how it's being impacted by the placement of your natal planet. So if your natal lagna or ascendant would be falling in these trines, then you can easily follow and understand why I am kind of happy to bring this to you in this format, because you know it's kind of aligning with my beliefs, and my conscience is a lot more clear if I had to do, you know, something that I didn't believe in, which is to give you a daily horoscope or a horoscope that does not have your information and it's just a general reading. And I don't want you to feel that, you know, oh my goodness, Zidam Astrology said this and Zidam Astrology said that, but it never happened to me. No, it will not happen to you in these readings because it's not specific to you. But you, what I strive to do is give you a kind of heads up, you know, the potential of what may happen for you for a particular period in these trine readings. So I hope you understand. I hope that I was clear in my message and you know, details to you so that you can follow when I do the readings for the trine analysis in the tarot readings. Okay, so this is the trines synergy in Vedic astrology and tarot, you know, how they complement each other and how they have that symbiotic flow that works well with the marriage that I'm bringing to you. And trines are considered positive in Vedic astrology, as energy flows easily between the planets in trine, so that when you activate one, the trine is activated. So when you activate Aries, Leo and Sagittarius are also activated. And if you have planets in those signs, or planets or grahas posited in the nakshatras, those nakshatras with their relative deities and energies are activated, so that this brings more good luck, creative abilities and opportunities in one's life in the areas that these planets affect. Trines are the houses of goddess Lakshmi. And remember, in Vedic astrology, houses or bhavas do not only start at Aries. They can start anywhere based on your ascendant or lagna position. And these houses form trines in a tarot reading, those that are at the angles of 120 degrees with each other. The trine in the tarot series 159 signify the present, the past and the future, which is the person himself, his children and his father. So 1 is you, yourself, 5 is your children, and 9 is your father. So this is the circle of evolution. So this is how the tarot and Vedic astrology are symbiotic in terms of the trines. But we also have in Vedic astrology the Kendra Bhavas, which I am not dealing with at this point in time. But you know, it's just for information, for you to understand the level and depth that Vedic astrology can go into, and the many tools that we have at our disposal to assist in your reading or your Kundalini and birth chart when you request one. And these Kendra Bhavas, it enhances the internal strength of an individual. Think about the pillars, you know, the 4 pillars of a room which are holding it up. That is what these Kendra Bhavas do, you know. This can be another analytical tool for your birth chart depending on your specific needs from Vedic astrologies. And Kendras are the houses of Lord Vishnu, just as the trines are the houses of Goddess Lakshmi. And these houses are related to stability, security and savings that overcome the limits of Goddess Lakshmi, which is related to the progress and development of a person but lacks stability. So these houses are 1, 4, 7, and 10. And this is just for your further information. Okay, in this video, instead of choosing only for the fire trine, I am going to deal for all the trines, which is fire, earth, air, and water. And then I'll just simply take the cards in each of the videos that I'm doing, because it's all for the same period. And in this way, I am going to use the entire Lenormand pack, because I am doing the 9-card spread in the Lenormand pack for all the trines. So you will see me choosing 4 stacks of 9 each, which will give us the 36 cards. So we are dealing with fire, earth, air, and water. And I'm just dealing out the packs here. And at Zedam Astrology, I always give you something new. I give you something different, because I have so many resources and have done such in-depth research for all of these tarot and Vedic astrology that I need to share it with you. I didn't learn it just to have it to myself. Sharing knowledge is what builds us, what nurtures us, what nourishes us. And this is what we want to do and what we want to deal with. So that's fire, earth, air, and water. And in the fire, earth, air, and water, we are now going to look at the cards that we are pulling. So this is the water, and that first card is number 35, which is the anchor. So that's the anchor. The second card is number 33, and that is key. The next card is number 1, rider. The next card is number 15, bear. The next card is number 36, cross. The next card here is number 29, lady. The 26 is now here with book. And then we have number 6, the clouds, and number 21, mountain. So that is the 9-card spread for the water trine. I'm just putting the cards upright there. So now let us go to the air trine. And the air trine, the first card is number 31. Number 31, which is sun. The next card is number 17, which is stork. Then we have number 30, lilies. Then we have number 32, moon. Next card we have is 18, dog. Then the next card we have is 13, child. The next one is 25, ring. Then we have 27, letter. Just turning it upright. And then number 10, the sight. So that is for A. So we have water, air, and now we're going to deal with earth. And the earth, okay, I'm just fixing the cards there. Just let it be a little. Right. The first card in the earth, let us see what that is. It's number 22, crossroads. Then we have the tower, number 19. Next card we have heart, number 24. Then we have fox, number 14. Then we have birds, number 12. We have the whip, number 11. We have 16, stars. Then we have 34, fish. And the final card for the earth is number 2, clover. So that is the cards for earth, the earth trine. So let's look at the final trine now, the fire trine, and let us see what we are going to get here. And the first card for the fire trine, we have bouquet, number 9. Bouquet, number 9. Then we have house, number 4. Then we have 7, snake. Then we have 23, mice. Then we have number 20, garden. Then we have number 5, tree. Then we have number 8, coffin. Then we have ship, number 3. And the final card for the fire trine is number 28, gentleman. So this video will be shared with the other 3 videos, because it's one video showing the entire Lenormand pack being used, and each of the 9 card spread for fire, earth, air and water. So this is it, and let's see what we have now. This is the reading for the earth trine in our Vedic period, March 6th to 22nd, 2022. And here we have crossroads, tower, heart, fox, birds, whip, stars, fish and clover. And if we read these cards, we would see that in the past, there was some decision that you had to make. There is self-punishment in your past, that you really berated yourself and put yourself to a higher standard. And it tells you that in the heart card, when is the last time you really felt good about yourself? And if it is that you felt good about yourself, and then when you thought about it, you only thought about, abundance, gains, business, finances, because that's what the fish is. The king of diamonds is the card of capitalism. So that what was on your mind and you berated yourself a lot in the past about was your finances, the value that you annexed to your wealth, to the assets. So that was what was holding you back or probably driving you forward, because this was your heart's desire. And in the present, you have the fox, crossroads and tower. And the fox is someone sly and manipulative who does not follow the rules, who's a rule breaker. So is it that you are continuing to be the rule breaker, where it will bring you to the crossroads for you to make a choice of whether to continue to be a rule breaker or to start to be regimented and locked away in the tower, where rules and regulations rule and where you have to abide by the rules and regulation? Because this tower is all about corporations, institutions, governance. So that there are rules and regulations in that, where the famous author Chandler said that structure follows strategy, or is it that strategy follows structure? So that what is your strategy right now to make that choice in that crossroad? That are you going to continue to be the fox, or are you going to be the tower? But in the future, your dreams will be there for you. There might be a little gossip or miscommunication, but that gossip might be again about you, or you yourself might think about things that, oh, you have these dreams and you can't achieve those dreams. But at the end of the day, the clover gives you that success. The clover gives you success to realize those dreams that you have, because you have all the heart and the abundance from the past that you worked with to give you that success. That clover will give you that opportunity, it will give you that luck. So you will have that light-heartedness about you. The clover is a very positive card. It brings you success, happiness, and of course good luck. It brightens any reading it ends with, and this is the ending, the ultimate ending for you, the clover. And this card represents taking full responsibility for your financial debts and handling of investments. So while your dreams may have a hiccup with the birds in terms of a little misunderstanding in communication or some gossip, at the end of it, in the future, success is there for you. Money will be spent properly, but don't take it too seriously. Avoid the hardship by making the right decision at the crossroad. Is it that you are going to remain the fox, or is it that you are going into the tower? And the past tells you that don't punish yourself too much. You have, to reconnect with family. You have to reconnect with your partner. be it whoever that partner is for you, a business partner, a spouse, a friend, the community, because abundance was there for you in the past based on these things. So the good comes with the bad, but at the end of the day, hope and faith will bring you the clover. And that is what we need to look at for this Earth Trine reading. As always, I wish to thank Bhagwan for bringing me the time and resources to make this video to reach out to you. I hope that the messages that I've sent out through this video is the right messages for you, and that you find some comfort or some motivation from it. I thank you for listening. I thank you for sticking with me, and I hope something new and exciting enters your thoughts and enables your dream. Be safe, happy, and healthy until we meet again. See you next time. Bye.